We're ready to go on the next fight. And I would like to welcome to the cage, Tommy Skeletor Miller. His opponent in this 66-kilogram tournament, Mr. Danny Randolph.
Here he is.
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday, Randolph.
Danny Randolph making his way to the cage with his Hammer team.
So we've got Danny Randolph followed by Sean Hammer Martin, followed by Andy Green.
And look out, ladies and gentlemen, Andy Green is fighting very, very soon in Cage Warriors in London. Yeah, we've seen a lot of Danny Randolph, though. He's a very, very well-rounded fighter, real tough kid.
Had a bit of a rocky start where he lost 3 fights on the bounce, but after that he's come back with tremendous streak, mate. I think he's on about 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, but I mean, I think he went through a bit of a phase of trying to find what weight he should have been. His first fight was at 77, and his next one was against Liam Davis at 70, and he dropped to 66. And you know, I mean, he had a real tough fight against one of Dave Butlin's lads, Aaron Everton. Yeah, and it was a very, very tough fight. But since then, you know, he's beat some cracking fighters, including one of the Robinson twins as well.
He got sub of the night on the last FCC, in fact, with a sweet Kimura.
Yeah, it was a beautiful Kimura. But I mean, this guy's an athlete. You know, we've seen him in a few fights now. He's a real athlete.
Oh, this is
one of the greatest fights seen in amateur MMA.
Sorry, we're going to get this fight on the go.
And Danny Randolph will engage with anybody, and I'll tell you what, he's wrestling is superb as well.
Miller pushing the pace here. Oh no, we haven't. Sorry, we've got Randolph, who's just
Miller did start off pushing the pace, but Skeletor then lost it, and Randolph turned him against the cage. So you got
again. Good turn there from Miller.
So Danny's going to put some pressure with his hips in now, and he's
belly to belly suplex.
It's a superb suplex. He's allowed side control back though, so Skeletor's got side control back there. But if Danny can now try and thread through, he can thread through straight into a mount now, and that would be a seriously bad position.
I've just heard from the corner of Danny's team saying look for the head and arm, but I tell you what, Miller's just done a lovely reversal there, managed to get in top control on Randolph. Randolph looking to push the hips down to try and get full guard again.
Yeah, he's a very, very tough kid to finish, Danny Randolph as well. So, you know, he's got
great cardio, mate.
Very,
as well.
very
That's
good.
It. Great cardio, great strength, and he's just an explosive fighter all round. But Miller doing well to control him at the minute.
He's not in the best positions now, but he can probably use his hips there and go back into guard. There you go. He's trying to use his hips there. That's good movement. He's now got the single himself.
Oh! I thought he was going to go for like a WWE
tombstone there. Yeah, so Randolph's got the single leg there. He needs to pull that leg out, but Skeletor is doing well there to sit on top of it. He can
so we've got Danny
out.
driving him against the cage. Can he get the takedown?
He needs to turn the leg now. He needs to pull to his left-hand side.
Skeletor's looking to go for a bit of a guillotine. Danny drops. Gets a little trip takedown, a little ankle pick. Sorry. Keeping pressure on Miller there. Miller's back to his feet though, does well.
Danny's, you know, he's a very, very strong kid, but clearly Skeletor is strong as well.
Without a doubt, mate.
It's a real grapple of a fight. Again, like I was saying before, Adam, this could tire you out, couldn't it, for the final?
Very technical bout this. Both fighters experience. Danny goes for the same suplex again, but
he's got a guillotine.
But Miller's onto that, and Miller gets a big takedown.
Very big takedown. Very big takedown.
Passes, looking to pass there. Last 10 seconds, and to be honest with you, mate, I think it's going to be a Miller round.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one to call, to be honest, because
I've called it, mate. I don't know how you see that one, but
I'd say that belly to belly give quite a lot away, to be honest.
Oh, I forgot about the belly.
Yeah, and for me, I'm going to call that a Randolph round, to be honest. I think he had more control.
Well, we'll have to wait and see how the judges score this one, mate, but it was a close round, back and forth.
It was, yeah, it was.
You know what I mean? Even at the start of the fight, both fighters turning each other off the cage, lovely. Danny got top control, Miller managed to get the reversal.
Yeah.
Miller got a takedown at the end again. But then Danny got a nice little ankle pick from the kick.
He got 3 takedowns in that fight, and one of them being a belly to belly suplex, which is a very, very tough one to pull off.
Giving a bit of advice there now. So let's see what the second round brings, mate. After that first fourth round.
Yeah, you know, it was a tough round. That, like I say, you know, it was a split decision between the two commentators. Never mind the judges.
66 kg tournament has been.
It's explosive as hell, isn't it?
That's it, mate. It's been close as well. Miller looks ready for this one.
Yeah, he does. Oh, it's a nice drop though from. Randolph's got some real tough kicks as well.
Miller pushes Randolph up against the cage. Randolph throws a little inside knee. Miller returns the favour. Sean Martin telling him to listen to Miller's corner.
Yeah, it's a good tactic, to be fair. If you listen to the corner, you can counteract whatever he's going to do.
Miller
it's a very good tactic.
Shoot for the single, drops to the single, sorry. And then, ooh, I thought he was going to be able to roll him then. But,
yeah, I think that's what Danny went for. I think he went for an overhaul roll. But he's now got his back, and Danny's now on.
No hooks.
He's rolled out of it, but he has got a. He can try and thread that leg through.
Corner are shouting to throw up a triangle.
Yeah, he could do it as well from there, because he can thread that right leg. He can push it out and thread it through if.
So, bit naughty there, holding the cage. Neil Hall will not stand for any of that messing.
No, Neil Hall will take points away straight away. And that, in this kind of fight, you get a point taken, you're absolutely screwed.
So, we've got Miller pushing Randolph up against the cage again. Hammer Martin shouting for some jits off Randolph. Neil Hall warning Randolph again about grabbing that cage.
Yeah, he needs to be careful grabbing the cage. Honestly, you lose a point in this fight, you've lost the fight.
Miller now just working a few shots to the body. Danny was looking for that Kimura again from FCC 5.
Yeah, we know he's got a pretty sick Kimura. We've seen it on a couple of occasions now.
Danny can work well off his back, but it seems like Miller's doing well. Stay safe, keep his posture right.
He's still got a high working guard, but the thing Miller's doing really well is he's keeping very, very close chest to chest. And you know, in top position, if you do that, it's pretty hard to get a sub.
Neil Hall warning the fighters, wants to see some more action.
Yeah, Danny is controlling it from the bottom, but Miller is on top throwing punches, so he's winning the fight. No, I mean, I'm not saying he's controlling the fight totally, but what I mean is he's controlling what Miller's doing on top.
One more of them, that's it, it's point off there. Neil Hall is having one of them, I think. Really unfortunate for Danny Randolph here now. He had been warned twice.
Yeah.
But that just means now that Miller can just sit back, lose these last 2 rounds, and he knows he's got to win.
Exactly like I said, Adam. You lose a point in a fight, in a tournament fight like this, where it's high intensity and it's going to be a ground fight.
And the first fight, the first round was so close as well. Last 10 seconds, it's got to be a Miller round now again.
Yeah, it's a 10-8 round to Miller because of the point on that. So I've got him a point up so far on my cards.
Danny Randolph needs to finish this fight now in some fashion. We need to see a knockout or a sub, or Randolph is going home with no money.
Yeah, we need to see a finish now.
Very impressed with Tommy Miller's performance though, both rounds.
Yeah, Tommy Miller's been, he's a very, very well-rounded fighter, clearly. He seems to have very aggressive stand-up, but as soon as he gets to the floor, he's so comfortable on the floor.
No slouch, mate, he's no slouch on the ground.
Very comfortable fighter. And I would say the winner of this fight is going to be a serious, competitor in the final. You wouldn't want to fight either of them, would you? So
Sean Martin telling his fighter now he needs to finish this in this last round, which I think we all knew that anyway.
Yeah, Sean's no idiot. Sean knows exactly what's going on here. He was shouting for him not to hold the cage for the simple reason that if you lose a point, you are screwed. But he can go. This means Randolph's now got to go for the win. He's got to go for the big knockout or a submission. But looking at Skeletor's ground game, I don't think it's going to be easy to submit him.
No, I don't think it'll be easy to knock this guy out either, mate. 2 great fighters. Nice touch. Danny needs to get to work straight away. Goes for a low leg kick. Skeletor's onto that though. Takes a nice little step back. Nice body kick there from Danny.
Yeah, it's a real high body kick there, right under the armpit.
Skeletor shoots. Danny does well to get the underhooks there. Prevents the takedown. Shooting for the single. Big takedown again from Tommy Miller. Tommy Miller's takedowns are good, mate.
Yeah,
again, Randolph is straight back to his feet though.
He bounced up from that.
Now he gets onto his feet. Nice, turns his man. Good work there from Danny Randolph.
Yeah, impressive work. But Danny's now got his man up against the cage. But this is it's not good enough. He needs to get,
he needs to strike. He needs to create a bit of distance, or like I say, get him down and work for the sub. Goes to the little ankle pit there. Throws a few right uppercuts.
Yeah, I could hear Andy Green there from the corner shouting to take his back.
Foot stomp from Miller there, nice.
He's actually, Danny's in a very good position there to take his back. He can now step on. He generally could step on there. Nah, Skeletor's seen it and then step back into the cage.
Danny throwing the knees in. He's working hard, but it's not enough. Corner telling him again, he needs to finish this fight. Goes for a high knee.
Yeah, he's not looking to finish the fight though. He's not listening to his corner. He's not trying to finish this fight. He's trying to out-wrestle him. But, out-wrestling someone's great if you can do it for 3 rounds, but he's lost the point. He can't do that now.
Danny forcing the single.
Yeah, it's exactly that, Adam. He's forcing the single. He's not, he's not stepping through for a single. He's now just trying to get his man to the ground.
Double. Is he going to switch to the double? Even if he does get him down, mate, I worry that there's not enough time. Good takedown there from Randolph. But I tell you what, Tommy Miller had a bit of a Kimura on there and just transitioned straight out into top position.
Yeah,
in like a north-south position here. Danny giving his back up, dangerous. Skeletor forcing his left hook in there now, softening up Danny. Not a good place for Randolph to be in at the minute.
Yeah, it's a bit of a demoralising position when you're when you need
to win the fight.
And he's got a cut now. He's got a big cut across on the top of his eye.
Bad place here for Randolph again. Last 10 seconds. I think Miller's easily won this fight.
Yeah, definitely. Doesn't even need to finish
just
that
the points,
now.
mate. And like I say, he's done really well. Danny, yeah, a little cut over the right eyebrow, but congratulations to Tommy Miller.
Yeah, I'd say Tommy's got that fight.
Very well fought match there. Some good wrestling skills. Big round of applause for both fighters, please. Get behind them.